are all very close friends, especially my friend, the leader of the house, Mr. Narendra Modi, and other friends also. They are the first friend everywhere. They are my friends prevailing over the ruling party. I am rather hesitating to oppose them because of the only reason it was led by the late lamented leader Vajpayee ji. That was the only reason. And at the same time, now I am opposing. Now I am supporting the no confidence motion means because we want to kill the evils. Krishna advised Arjun, you are not going to kill your kith and kin and friends. You are going to kill the evils only. The same thing I am doing, sir. There is no other way for me, sir. Sir, moving the motion, no confidence motion against the brutally majority government, it is not fair on our part. It is not all fair. And moreover, it is at the fag end of the parliament, this parliament. It is not fair on the part of the opposition to bring the no confidence motion, sir. But there is no other way, sir, because Prime Minister is not coming. Prime Minister has been elected member of Parliament and nation's Prime Minister to attend the government Parliament only. He has not come so far. That is why there is no other way to bring the Prime Minister to this house. That is why a no confidence motion has been filed by the India opposition. Sir, to start with Tamil Nadu, he is making the stepmotherly attitude towards the Tamil Nadu, sir. What he has done, just before the 2019 election, James was a foundation laid by that same Prime Minister. Even after 5 years, they have not done even single brick over the first brick. They have not done it. Sir, he has promised 2 crore job every year. By this time, 18 crore job would have been created. Nothing, he has not done. Sir, he has promised 15 lakhs per head. But he has not given even single rupee to the household. Sir, he has promised jobs, lakhs and lakhs of jobs to our young men. Even he has abolished 5 crore jobs in the Manrega. And moreover, over 46 years, the unemployment is still prevailing. He has not done it. He has failed to do that, sir. Sir, wherever he goes around the world, he talks about Tirukural, he talks about Tiruvallur and so on, sir. But he is not making the rightful thing to Tamil Nadu, sir.
Shame.
Sir, 2,000 crores out of 50 lakhs, 2,000 crores out of 50 lakhs budget can be provided to Tamil Nadu for the construction of aims, sir? Just now, the other friend has said there are a lot of aims have come throughout the nation, but nothing has happened in Tamil Nadu.
Shame.
Is it fair on the part of the Prime Minister? That is why we wanted to get out of him, sir. Sir, and they say the money has to, for the aims, this aims alone. For the Tamil Nadu aims, the money has to come from Japan. Is it not shameful, sir, on the part of the Prime Minister? Sir, out of 41% of the allegation, we are getting only 20% against our exchequer income, exchequer payment from Tamil Nadu, sir. Some years back, the late lamented leader Rahul Gandhi ji and Jayavarthane had made an agreement. Rajiv Gandhi ji and Jayavarthane made an agreement. In the 13th amendment of Sri Lanka should be taken care. And unless otherwise 13th amendment is made up, there won't be peace in northeast of the north and east of Sri Lanka. That is what both the leaders have agreed and signed in the agreement. That agreement has not yet been placed, not yet been retrieved from the cupboards of the Sri Lankan government. They have not done it. But every now and then, government of India is helping the Sri Lankan government often and often, sir. They have miserably failed to retrieve back the Kachetiu, which was owned by Ramanathapuram, king of Ramanathapuram, anciently, sir. They have not done it, sir. Women reservation, they are simply keeping quiet, and the women folk of India is cursing him, but for that purpose, he has to go. Sir, what happened to Satyara Sandhana?
Yes.
Satyara Sandhana is just, they kept in the cupboard. Only reason is, Madam Sonia Gandhi ji and Dr. Kalaya Karnaniji came to the function in the forefront. They said in the forefront, that's all. It was laid in the first, the foundation stone was laid by Dr. Manmohan Singh, overwhelmed by the whole of the world. Just on the laying of the foundation stone, the whole world appreciated. 160 years old project, sir. That has not, in the middle of the project, they have stopped it because Sangh Parvar has stopped it by a court order. Sir, who has created the route? The route was created by Vajpayee ji only. Line, alignment, everything was laid by Vajpayee only. It is his own child. But it has been brought up by Dr. Manmohan Singh and Sonia Gandhi ji and Dr. Kalaya Karnaniji. Because they have brought up, only 30 kilometers is pending, sir. Otherwise, it would have been completed by 3 or 4 months. Shameful on the part of this government. The government should go immediately because all the Tamils, in spite of his recital of Tirukural, the Tamil the stanzas, people won't forget him. Let him. He will face the sequence.
Yes.
Sir, the government has promised MSP. Only 700 people have been killed in Delhi. MSP has not come to the reality so far, sir. 15 lakhs, 2 crores, all are as history. And prices, the petrol and diesel. So what is the international price on crude oil? $88, $85. What is the price of petrol and 100 rupees and 103 rupees? So this is not fair. But what has happened in those periods, during UPA period, it was 60, 65, just like the only. At that time, the diesel price, what is that? Crude oil price was only 80 rupees. Now $80. What is happening now, sir? Sir, 155 lakhs government loan is there. Now, what was the UPS for only 55 lakhs, sir? This is what, that is why we are opposing this government. Forthwith, you have to get out of this government, sir. Governance, sir. Coming back to treatment meted out by minorities. Minorities of Manipur have been killed ruthlessly, sir.
Sir,
what has happened? 143 people have been killed. 10,000 people have, 65,000 people have
displaced.
They have fled out of the particular state. And two women folk have been striped, gang raped, and paraded nude in the streets of Manipur, sir. Sir, it is worthwhile to say now, under 1,044 incidents took place. Women and children brutally killed. Where? It is not in Manipur, sir. It is in Ahmedabad, sir. The daylight they have been killed. When Honorable, our Prime Minister, the former Chief Minister of Gujarat was ruling the government. 2,500 people were missing. Majority are belonging to minority community. The whole civilized world was up in anger and condemned the Gujarat's drama in strong terms. Many fact-finding, impartial investigation revealed that merciless power politics, editorial and prescribed and targeted crimes, and CM of the day was accused of condemning violation, not accused of not condemning the violence. But your own party, Prime Minister Hathway, condemned the bloodbath and said, "Don't cross sacred line of Raj Dharma." So I quote the PTA story, sir. PTA story on 4/4/2002. Speaking to reporters at the end of the day, visit of Gujarat, he told the Chief Minister of the day, Mr. Vajpayee, sorry, Modi ji, Chief Minister, to follow Raj Dharma and make no distinction between the people on the basis of caste, creed, and community. And further, he says, majority needs no protection. Majority is capable of safeguarding its interests. They have the number on their own. It is only the minority which needs protection, sir. This is what the same thing is happening here, sir. Nowadays, what has happened in Gujarat? Majority versus minority. The same thing is happening in Manipur. Majority versus minority.
Majorities.
It has been inflicted upon the minorities by the majorities. The Chief Minister is helpless. He is looking to lukewarm. And the Prime Minister is not coming to the Parliament, and also he has not gone there. Whereas the responsible India parties have went to the Manipur, and they have just understood what has happened, and that is why they are speaking loudly, sir. Late leader Vajpayee stood for the Raj Dharma, and we are standing behind the person who is doing the Raj Dharma nowadays, sir. But today, we cannot stand behind them. Because when women are gang raped, striped and nakedly paraded, 140 people were killed, 300 people were severely damaged, 65,000 people have already ran for shelter to the adjoining forest. And CM Manipur tell openly that 100 such incidents of naked parading had happened.
Shame.
Shame on the part of the...
Shame.
Sir, now the whole world is condemned the happenings in Manipur in no uncertainties. European Union Parliament, they say discussion in European Parliament and British Parliament have condemned PM Modi's and his party very strongly. In the EU Parliament, six parliamentary group has appealed the European Parliament. They say in their plea, whereas violence in India's Manipur state has erupted along ethnic and religious lines between the mainly Hindu Meitei community and Christian Kuki community, leading to a cycle of violence with over 100 people killed, over 40,000 displaced, and the destruction of the property and places, and so on, sir. Whereas in the latest round of violence, human rights groups have accused the BJP-led government in Manipur and nationally of implementing divisive ethno-nationalistic policies which opposes in particular religious minorities. Modi visit to USA has castigated, US visit has castigated 75 Democrats MPs for human rights violations in India. That is in US, sir. So lastly, I want to quote Narendra Datta, sir. Narendra Datta's speech. I quote, sir. Datta addressed the gathering as brothers and sisters. He has mentioned brothers and sisters, not ladies and gentlemen. The brothers and sisters has got more homely than ladies and gentlemen. He says I quote the speech, sectarianism, bigotry, and its horrible descendant, fanatism, have long possessed this beautiful earth. They have filled this earth with violence, drenched it often and often with human blood, destroyed civilization, and sent whole nation to despair. This is what the great men, Narendra said to the world, the man who introduced Hinduism to the world said these words, warning the world from disaster. He also quoted, I again quote, I am proud to belong to a religion which has taught me and world both tolerance and universal acceptance. We believe not only in universal toleration, but we accept all religions as true. I am proud to belong to a nation which has sheltered the persecuted and refugees of all religions and all nations of the earth. That is what he has told, sir. Finally, he says, it is now I say, it is Narendra Modi famed Hindutva, which the world witnessing today. This is nothing but Hinduism, where religious tolerance has no place. Your schemes of things has sent agendas like Citizenship Act Amendment to drive away minorities and uniform civil code, etc. Sir. Finally I quote, Thirukural 474. அமைந்து ஆங்கு ஒழுகான் அளவறியான் தன்னை வியந்தான் விரைந்து கெடும். He who defies righteous order, oversteps limits, and enjoys self-aggrandizement gets lost first. This is what I want to tell my close friend Narendra Modi ji. So the whole world has warned him against the peril he is going to meet, and also the Indian parliamentarians in this house, sir. Moreover, he is very aggressive and atrocious also. During how come he is not attending the parliament, sir? Yes. How come? Yes. What right? Sir, public has elected him to come to parliament, yes. And moreover, he is holding the position of prime minister. This is not fair on the part of the sir. Over near about 1 month, all the members of parliament belonging to the opposition, every day in, day out, they are just making a plea before them. And this ruling party is trying to support all these rules and regulations of the parliament and also the Constitution of India. Moreover, there is one person in our state. Finally, sir, there is one person in our state. Sir, Assembly is in session. Chief Minister and all the ruling party, the opposition, everybody in present. But before chanting national anthem, this man is going out, sir. What? Shame on the part of the governor who is ruling the state. It is not fair. So he has been brought back to the governor by the governor, and the Home Minister should take note of it. Yes. And governor should be condemned in all respects. Yes. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Professor Swagat Roy ji.
Sir, on behalf of the All India Trinamool Congress and its leader Mamata Banerjee, I rise to speak on the no confidence motion. I also speak on behalf of the India Alliance. I express confidence in the Supreme Court, which restored Rahul Gandhi's membership. Also, I express no confidence motion against this government. I have to say that I have nothing personal against Mr. Modi. But as Brutus said in Julius Caesar, not that I love Modi less, but that I love India more. If anybody loves India, they will oppose Modi. Because his government has been a government of failed promises and disastrous policy decisions. Still, sir, I do not want to make it personal. I do not want to raise the question of Modi ji's educational qualification, over which there is a cloud. Nor do I want to speak on Gujarat riots or the BBC documentary on Modi ji on Gujarat riots. Sir, before going to my main point on Manipur, I want to mention that this government is destroying federalism in the country. Its purpose is to weaken all state governments. West Bengal is a victim because Amit Shah went to Bengal and said, Agle bar 200 par. BJP could not even get 80 seats. So they have stopped all money for Narega, which amounts to 7,300 crores, and for PM Awas Yojana, which amounts to 8,400 crores. Our party has given a call. If the money is not released soon, then on 2nd October, we shall bring lakhs of people to Delhi to demand our share, our dues in respect of Marek. Sir, I do not want to reply to Mr. Nishikant Dubey. He is a man desperate to get into the ministry somehow or other. So he has to flatter the government. And he quoted all wrong history, which I don't want to go into. But I want to remind him that he belongs to an organization which did not participate in the August 42 movement. He belongs to an organization which was banned after Gandhiji's murder. I do not want to have any track with such organization and people representing it. Sir, before going further, I want to mention there are some ministers, sprinkling of ministers here, that ministers must control themselves. Earlier, Anurag Thakur went to a meeting in Delhi and said, Goli maro, dash dash. And now Meenakshi Lekhi, minister from Delhi, is saying that don't speak against us, we shall send ED to your home. I want to say that I come from the land of Tagore, who said, don't fear. Ami bhai korbo na bhai korbo na. Dubela morar age morbo na bhai morbo na. I shall not fear, and I shall not die twice before dying actually. Sir, this government is a government of the heartless. They are sending delegations to West Bengal on any plea, but not one delegation has gone to Manipur, where our brothers and sisters are dying. Sir, I'll remind you that, of what Mark Antony said in Julius Caesar. You blocks, I'll paraphrase it and say, you blocks, you stones, what you worse than senseless things. Oh, you hard hearts, cruel men of BJP. You have no compassion. That's why you have not gone to Manipur as all the opposition parties have gone. Sir, let me say a few words about Manipur. My young friend, Mr. Gaurav Gogoi, has very ably summed up the situation in Manipur. Manipur ethnic clashes between Meiteis and Kukis started on 3rd May 2023 and are still continuing. On 5th August, 5 people, 3 Meiteis and 2 Kukis were killed in Manipur in escalation of hostilities. So far, over 150 people have been killed. At least 100 women were raped, and over 70,000 people have been displaced, and 350 relief camps have been set up. The delegation from India which went met people in relief camps in Imphal and Churachandpur. Nishikant did not mention a single word about Manipur. This government wants to forget. Sir, the actual count may be higher. And now, these incidents in Manipur remind one of the riots in Rwanda between Hutus and Tutsis some years ago. The worst incident in Manipur came to light on 19th July when a video went viral showing 2 Kuki women being stripped, paraded naked on the streets and sexually assaulted by apparently mighty men. Sir, are
सेमाने भिड़ा भितरे मुह तैयारी करिसंती निज पाई नियारा परिचय तांको प्रतिभा समाज को करे प्रभावित आमर प्रतिटी सकाळ से मानक सह जहा आपण मानकु प्रेरणा देबो।
आजिर अतिथि देखंतु सोमवार रु गुरुवार सकाळ 8:30 रे।
आमर प्रतिटी सकाळ आरंभ हेउ श्रीमंदिररू ओ ओडिशार कोण अनुकोणर देवालयरू ईश्वरंक दिव्य आळतीरे मंगलमय हेउ आपणंक दुनिया। अर्गस न्यूज रे दिव्य आळतीर दर्शन करंतु। मंगल आळती सीधा प्रसारण प्रत्येक सकाळ 5टारू 6टा।